Section 3. India's Love Lyrics by Laurence Hope. Recorded by Helen Williford Lauer. This recording is in the public domain. Story by Lalaji, the priest. He loved the plant with a keen delight, a passionate fervor strange to see, tended it ardently day and night, yet never a flower lit up the tree. The leaves were succulent, thick and green, and sessile out of the snake-like stem rose spine-like fingers, alert and keen to catch at aught that molested them. But though they nurtured it day and night with love and labor, the child and he were never granted the longed-for sight of a flower crowning the twisted tree. Until one evening a wayworn priest stopped for the night in the temple shade, and shared the fare of their simple feast under the vines and jasmine laid. He, later, wandering round the flowers, paused awhile by the blossomless tree. The man said, "May it be fault of ours that never its buds my eyes may see?" A slip it came from the further east, many a sunlit summer ago. "It grows in our jungles," said the priest. "Men see it rarely. But this I know, the jungle people worship it, say they bury a child around its roots, bury it living, the only way to crimson glory of flowers and fruits." He spoke in whispers, his furtive glance probing the depths of the garden shade. The man came closer, with eyes askance. The child beside them shivered, afraid. A cold wind drifted about the three, jarring the spines with a hungry sound, the spines that grew on the snake-like tree and guarded its roots beneath the ground. After the fall of the summer rain, the plant was glorious, redly gay, blood-red with blossom. Never again men saw the child in the temple play. Request. Give me yourself 1 hour. I do not crave for any love or even thought of me. Come, as a sultan may caress a slave and then forget forever, utterly. Come, as west winds that passing, cool and wet, o'er desert places, leave them fields in flower, and all my life, for I shall not forget, will keep the fragrance of that perfect hour. Story of Udaipur, told by Lalaji the priest. And when the summer heat is great, and every hour intense, the mogra with its subtle flowers intoxicates the sense. The cocoa palms stood tall and slim against the golden glow, and all their gray and graceful plumes were waving to and fro. She lay forgetful in the boat, and watched the dying sun sink slowly lakewards, while the stars replaced him one by one. She saw the marble temple walls long white reflections make. The echoes of their silver bells were blown across the lake. The evening air was very sweet. From off the island bowers came scents of mogret trees in bloom and oleander flowers. The mogret flowers that smell so sweet when love's young fancies play, the acrid mogret flowers still sweet, though love be burnt away. The boat went drifting uncontrolled, the rower rowed no more, but deftly turned the slender prow towards the further shore. The dying sunset touched with gold the jasmine in his hair. His eyes were darkly luminous. She looked and found him fair. And so persuasively he spoke, she could not say him nay. And when his young hands took her own, she smiled and let them stay. And all the youth awake in him, all love of love in her, all sense of white and subtle flowers that filled the twilight air, combined together with the night in kind conspiracy to do love service while the boat went drifting onwards free. The mogre flowers, while youth's quick pulses play, they are so sweet, they still are sweet, though passion burns away. Low in the boat the lovers lay, and from his sable curls the jasmine flowers slipped away to rest among the girls. Oh, silver lake and silver night and tender silver sky, where, as the hours passed, the moon rose white and cold on high. The mogre flowers, so dear in youth at play, the small and subtle mogre flowers that only last a day. Suddenly, frightened, she awoke, and waking vaguely, saw the boat had stranded in the sedge that fringed the further shore. The breeze, grown chilly, swayed the palms. She heard, still half awake, a prowling jackal's hungry cry blown faintly o'er the lake. She shivered, but she turned to kiss his soft remembered face. Lit by the pallid light he lay, in youth's abandoned grace. But as her lips met his, she paused, in terror and dismay. The white moon showed her by her side, asleep a leper lay. Ah, mogre flowers, white mogre flowers, all love is blind, they say. The mogre flowers so sweet, though love be burnt away. Val Govin's Song in the Spring. The temple bells are ringing, the young green corn is springing, and the marriage month is drawing very near. I lie hidden in the grass, and I count the moments pass, for the month of marriages is drawing near. Soon, ah, soon, the women spread the appointed bridal bed, with hibiscus buds and crimson marriage flowers, where, when all the songs are done, and the dear dark night begun, I shall hold her in my happy arms for hours. She is young and very sweet, from the silver on her feet to the silver and the flowers in her hair, and her beauty makes me swoon, as the mulgre trees at noon intoxicate the hot and quivering air. Ah, I would the hours were fleet as her silver-circled feet. I am weary of the daytime and the night. I am weary unto death, O my rose with jasmine breath, with the longing for your beauty and your light. Youth. I am not sure, if I knew the truth, what his case or crime might be. I only know that he pleaded youth, a beautiful, golden plea. Youth, with its sunlit, passionate eyes, its roseate velvet skin, a plea to cancel 1,000 lies or 1,000 nights of sin. The men who judged him were old and gray, their eyes and their senses dim. He brought the light of a warm spring day to the courthouse bare and grim. Could he plead in a lovelier way? His judges acquitted him. When Love is Over. Song of Khanzada. Only in August my heart was aflame, catching the scent of your wind-stirred hair. Now, though you spread it to soften my sleep through the night, I should hardly care. Only last August I drank that water because it had chanced to cool your hands. When love is over, how little of love even the lover understands. Golden Eyes. Oh, amber eyes, oh, golden eyes, oh, eyes so softly gay, wherein swift fancies fall and rise, grow dark and fade away. Eyes like a little limpid pool that holds a sunset sky, while on its surface, calm and cool, blue water lilies lie. O tender eyes, O wistful eyes, you smiled on me one day, and all my life in glad surprise leaped up and pleaded, stay. Alas, O cruel star-like eyes, so grave and yet so gay, you went to lighten other skies, smiled once, and passed away. Oh, you whom I name Golden Eyes, perhaps I used to know your beauty under other skies, in lives lived long ago. Perhaps I rode with galley slaves, whose labor never ceased to bring across Phoenician waves your treasures from the East. Maybe you were an emperor then, and I a favorite slave, some youth who from the lion's den you vainly tried to save. Maybe I reigned, a mighty king, the early nations knew, and you were some slight captive thing, some maiden whom I slew. Perhaps, adrift on desert shores, beside some shipwrecked prow, I gladly gave my life for yours. Would I might give it now! Or on some sacrificial stone, strange gods we satisfied, perhaps you stooped and left a throne to kiss me ere I died. Perhaps, still further back than this, In times ere men were men, you granted me a moment's bliss in some dark desert den, when, with your amber eyes, alight with iridescent flame and fierce desire for love's delight, towards my lair you came. Ah, laughing ever brilliant eyes, these things men may not know, but something in your radiance lies that centuries ago lit up my life in one wild blaze of infinite desire, to revel in your golden rays, or in your light expire.
If this, O strange ringed eyes, be true, that through all changing lives this longing love I have for you eternally survives, may I not sometimes dare to dream in some far time to be, your softly golden eyes may gleam responsively on me? Ah, gentle, subtle, changing eyes, you smiled on me one day, and all my life in glad surprise leaped up, imploring, stay! Alas, alas, O golden eyes, so cruel and so gay, you went to shine in other skies, smiled once, and passed away. End Section 3. India's Love Lyrics by Laurence Hope. Recorded by Helen Williford Lauer.